What is up? It is Scooter Renee. I don't even remember what my name is. How is everybody doing? It is Monday, and in case you didn't see the Facebook post I posted on there, that I've had a really hard time making this a priority tonight. It's like, oh, I can skip tonight. I got so much to do. I got shipping to do. I got to organize my warehouse. I got to do this, got to do that. And I'm like, nope. My Monday motivation is on priority. I got to make this a priority, right? So it's like, point a finger at somebody else and 3 pointing back at me. But anyways, if you don't know who I am, if you are new to my channel, if you're watching the playback later, my name is Pamela, aka Scooter Renee. I am a reseller, have been for almost 7 years now. Absolutely love it. I am your host of tonight's Monday Motivation, as well as every Monday Motivation. So each week I like to pick a different topic, and sometimes I will do anything on reselling. Sometimes I'll do things on, just motivating, which tends to be more than not. And then I also like to, or was I going with this? Oh, interview people. That's where I was going. So if you have not done the YouTube things, I hope you will do the YouTube things, and those are subscribe. Ring the bell to be notified every time I go live on my channel or upload new content. Give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you can leave me a comment at the end of the show, that would be awesome as well. It helps all the algorithms stuff. So I want to say welcome again to the new people. If you're new to my channel, thank you. I hope you'll consider coming back. I do this every Monday, just about. And then my OGs, welcome in. I'm so glad to have y'all. Y'all make it worthwhile doing this every Monday. And then my playback crew. I cannot forget you guys. You guys rock. You always support me regardless if you're live with me or afterwards. So thank you to all three of those groups. So now let's see who we got here tonight, guys. Let's see. I've tried to look at my camera more so it looks like I'm looking at you instead of above you. We got Darlene Priest. Darlene, welcome in. I've not forgotten about you. I know I'm seeing a picture of that sweater. I promise you I haven't forgotten. I will get to you. I had to work at the flea market all last week. I had to work at this weekend, and now back to my regular job this week. Nuts. We got Kelly in Texas. Hey, Kelly, welcome in, buddy. Lisa D's in the house. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. Welcome. We got one of my favorites, Smart Sack Jack, in the house. Hey, Mike, welcome in, buddy. And then we got Tracy. Welcome in, Tracy. So glad you could be here. All right, Tracy, you're going to tell me who you are. You had no idea that I had a YouTube. Yes, I've had it for 4 years now, I think. All right. Those of you that want the notes, you've been emailed the notes so you can follow along with me tonight. As I always say, those are rough draft notes, but you kind of get the point. Tracy! Welcome in, my friend. Tracy does nails, guys, at the flea market of all places, right? Like, how many flea markets do you know that have a nail tech, right? All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and dive in, get into it and everything. I know everybody else will show up as they get the notification and everything. If you have any questions, any comments, you can just carry away in my chat. That's fine with me. But we will at the end have Q&A and anything y'all want to discuss at the end. It doesn't even have to deal with tonight's subject. So, and I think that's it. So let's get into it, shall we? Right? Everybody got a great Monday. Y'all know I like to do this, set your week off. And since I told you that I am having a hard time with tonight, hopefully this will set my week off. So tonight's topic is on priority. Like I said, I have to be absolutely honest here. And I thought, you know what? I can't always go on my channel and act like this is something well, that's not true either. I was going to say I look forward to it all the time. But there's just some Mondays I'm just like, oh, one more thing to do. One more thing to add to my list, even though I enjoy doing this. But I did not want to make tonight a priority at all. My shoulder has been killing me. We're going on a month now. Nothing's working. I've tried Aleve, ice, lidocaine patches, or however you say that word. Meloxicam, my doctor prescribed me. I said ice. Like, I've done everything and it's killing me, but I refuse to go see a chiropractor because of how much time it takes and how much money each visit is. And I'm just like, nope, I'm not going to do it, but I'm getting pretty desperate. But I got shipping to get done, which I've already been working on it. I got to get my warehouse in order because it's total chaos around here, guys. Total chaos. If I were to be honest with you guys, and since we all can be vulnerable with each other here, I'm being vulnerable tonight. I mean, yeah, you see that cute little sloth right there? Right there. Isn't he cute? Amber made him for me. Super big. Love him. But if you can see all this down here and that right there and all that in there, oh my gosh, total chaos. I've got to get a handle on it. So maybe I'll get that this weekend. So that kind of, that stuff can kind of weigh on you as well. So it kind of affects your mood, your attitude, or whatever. So I thought, no, tonight's about priority, and I'm going to set the example. So here we go, guys. And Tracy, since I know who you are, if you're still here, I'm going to go ahead and make you believe I know where to find you. So, but Tracy, I do auctions Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday nights. Stuff that you have not seen before. And then I also do Monday night motivation. So that's what we're doing here tonight. All right. So you're blue now, Tracy. So tonight I have had to fight to make it a priority to be here regardless how I'm feeling. There are times that we just have to make something a priority in order to get something accomplished. Even if we don't want to. If it's laundry, if it's cooking, if it's shipping, if it's, doing a live, if it's going to work, whatever it may be, we have to make it a priority even when we don't feel like it sometimes. Not to mention, this is going to be a great segue. I kind of messed up on my topics of the Monday motivation, but it's going to make a great segue to hustle, which is next week's topic. I thought it was tonight's, but I got my days mixed up. Tonight's priority. Next week will be on hustle. So we'll be talking about how to hustle next week. We are at the end of the year. So make sure you tune in. Positive spot thought, guys. Make your priorities a priority. Know what matters most to you and be unwilling to compromise those priorities at almost any price. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Right? Yeah. Pointing back at me tonight. Yes. So tonight was scheduled and has been on the schedule, guys. It's been on the calendar. I've been telling y'all about it. We're, doing Monday motivation. Make sure you tune in next week. Hey guys, we're doing Monday motivation. But apparently it was important to me to talk about priorities. So it's scheduled, and so I scheduled my priority. So I was like, hey, win. There is a win there. So let's look at what priority means, and we'll dive even deeper in this topic. Priority is a thing that is regarded as more important than another. The fact or condition of being regarded or treated as more important. So my husband is probably the most important person to me. If I have to give up something in order to make him happy, and it's not something that's of value to me, really, I'm going to do it because I want my husband happy. So it can be a person, it could be a thing, it could be a hobby, it could be what you enjoy doing most. But when you make it a priority, you're going to want to do it, and it's always going to be, most of the time, and it's going to be right there in your forefront of your mind that's important. You got to get it done. So, Picky Nikki, welcome in, my friend. I miss you. Picky Nikki, guys, we're coming back this Friday morning, I believe. Right, Picky? Yes, this Friday morning. So, priority is going to be the most important thing, which most of us already know that. And kind of priority when you do mail or UPS, it means it's going first before everything else because it's the most important item that needs to get out. So, those of you that are resellers, how many of you are making December, and it doesn't matter if you're a reseller, if you do nails like Tracy, if you do just general sales, you don't have to be doing live auctions or anything. But how many of you are making December a priority to finish out strong? I know I'm in that category. I want to blow out December. So I'm getting my December schedule all planned out. It's getting locked in. Let's go. Let's blow it out end of the year. So, but how many of us are being intentional to achieve that goal that was a priority when we set it sometime this past year to meet by the end of this year? Guess what, guys? That time is here. Can y'all believe it? That time is here. So, what we thought was priority back in January, if you're one of those that likes to set goals and everything, and you haven't achieved it yet, it's got to become a priority for December. So we got to finish out strong. So how many of y'all are in that boat? I'm in that boat. I got to finish it out. I took too much time off this year, whether it was needed or not needed, whatever it may be. I might have blown off an auction, but this month I got to blow it out of the water. So I can't blow things off like I so easily do before. Right, Kelly? Yes, some goals I have pushed out to December. Yes, because we're like, one more month. Surely I can get that done. We shall all see, right? So that time is here. It's time to make it priority. If you had a health goal, if you had a sale goal, if you had, I don't know, I really don't know what else, but sale, those sort of things that come to me. A weight goal, if you had a job goal, whatever, how many customers, whatever that may be, so many videos, it's time to make that happen. So December has to be priority month for us. But I'm going to give you the other part here. You see, there is no such thing as not having enough time. Did you know that? Believe me, I hate facing that truth here, but there is no such thing as not having time. There's only what you make as a priority. So, you make the time for what you must have. You make the time for the people you want to be around. You make the time for your must. And I jumped too far daggum ahead, but that's okay. So, you know how we all say, boy, I wish I had an extra hour in the day and then maybe I could get it all done. I know I've been guilty of saying that. Man, if I only had one more hour in the day, or if I only had a few more minutes in the day, I could have gotten A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z done. But I just couldn't get it all done. There's just not enough time. And that's not the case. I don't know, Piggy. I sent Cool Ranch the notes for tonight. And B Lady, you know how B Lady is. But again, there's no such thing as not having enough time, as I said. So you're going to make things priorities that's where your time is going. It's whatever is a priority to you at that moment is where your time is going. So if it's a nap when you could have been doing shipping or you could have been hanging out with somebody or whatever, I'm guilty of it. That's my choice. But I can't sit there and say, well, I didn't have enough time today. Yeah, I did. If I hadn't taken a nap, I could have, gotten something done. Or if I hadn't gone, get my nails or whatever the case may be. There is time. We just got to figure out what our priorities are in that time frame. So, again, you make the time for your must do, your must have, must see, etc. And that's when you haven't, there is enough time in the day if you focus on your priorities. If it's not a priority, you won't work for it. Therefore, you're never going to have it. And you can say, well, Pamela or Scooter, whatever y'all want to call me tonight, that's kind of a harsh thing to say. Yeah, it is. It is a harsh thing to say. But you can't sit there and wish you had more time, more money, more house, more friends, more success if you don't take any action. It's just not going to happen. So example here we'll go with, and guys, this is probably a short one tonight. But an example we will go with here is on money. Everyone likes money, right? Who doesn't like money? Who in chat does not like money? Let me know. Because you're going to be one of the rare people, I guess. So, everyone likes money. Everyone likes to have it and be able to spend it if they need or want to. Here's another rude awakening. Did you know that there's no such thing as not having enough money? What? First you tell me there is no such thing as not enough time when there is enough time, and now you tell me that there's no such thing as not having enough money, and there is. 2 rude awakenings I gave myself by researching this. So, the world is full of money. If you want it bad enough, you will find a way to get it. You will. If you think about the other stuff, let's think about little things. You want it, my guilty pleasure, a piece of pie. Or you want it to-go food for lunch at work. Okay, well, you can choose to spend that $5 on whatever it is when you really know you need to take that $5 and spend it on something that you need for your business or for the house or the bills or whatever. You have the money. It's just how you spend it. What's priority to you again? Back to that word, priority. But if you want it bad enough, you will find a way to get it. And if you want money to start your business or invest in something, you will find a loan, or you'll find as many loans as it takes. You will work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You will do whatever it takes to get what you need. If you think about single parents, as I was with my 2 girls, I busted my butt for my kids because I didn't want us to have to go without, And so my husband, before we met, he would work 2, 3 jobs because he just needed it to make ends meet and everything. And again, it was a priority to him to get that done, just like it was for me. Hey, booted chick, welcome in. I could have went out clubbing every weekend, blew my money on drinking and whatever. And granted, I did go, back in the day, those things. But I also knew I had my kids to think of. So there were times I just had to say, my kids got to be the priority. That stuff can wait. Hey, Francine, welcome in. Welcome. So if you want it bad enough, and it's going to take you some money and it's going to take you some time, you're going to figure it out because it's a priority to you. If it's not a priority, then you're not going to mess with it. You're not going to worry about finding the time, and you're not going to worry about trying to figure out where you're going to make that extra money at. Right? So I said before that if it's not a priority, you won't work for it and you'll never have it. But now I want you to listen to these words and listen closely. We got to spin on this. Whatever you must, you will. Whatever you must, you will. Remember, must and will. Whatever you must do, you will do. If you know that you got to put gas in your car, but you need to make an extra $5, you're going to figure out a way to get that extra $5. Whether it's borrowing from somebody or, I don't know, offering to sweep a parking lot or whatever, you're going to figure out a way. Hopefully, you know way before advance that you're going to need gas money. But, there's no doubting that statement though, right? Whatever you must do, you're going to do it. You will do it because you know it's important and you've got to do it. Rev Artist is going to sell his teeth. Well, if you need the money, Rev, and you can gum it the rest of your life, why not, right? Hey, buddy. So, if you must work for something you want that's a priority, then you will have it, is what that's saying. If you must work for something you want that's a priority, you will have it. Jeffrey, welcome in, buddy. Welcome. So glad to see you. How have you been? So your life represents all the things you made a priority. If we're like most, we've probably only made survival our priority. As I was saying, as a single mom, I was in survival only. That was my most priority back then. Meaning, getting the bills paid, getting by in life, meaning only doing the minimum to get there. I just need to make this much more so I can cover the electric bill. Okay, that's great. But what if you did this much more and you got a little extra? What else could you do with that? So it's all about the mindset. Hey, Christy S. Hey there. Guys, Christy S is coming on with me next week. Next week, she's coming on with me. I'm so excited. I gotta get the thumbnails done. I gotta get that stuff done too. See, there was another thing. I'm doing very good this coming Saturday. I get to meet on the YouTube Preston Carroll is come to Jamestown. Awesome. Awesome. So, where was I? I always jump ahead of my notes. Not jump ahead, but like I'm already saying what I already have in my notes. That's fine. Can you imagine what would happen if you made it a priority to want more? Not in rich sense, as in money, but you choose to do more. You choose to be more. Not everything is about finance or about money. You can do more to better yourself, whether it's health or weight or your mindset, getting into a positive mentality. There are things that you can do to get there so you feel better about yourself, better about life, and so forth. Right, Kelly? Kelly says, yes, I need to be more. But again, if you choose to do more, and choose to be more. And again, that's not just talking about it financially. Did you know that there is no such thing? Here's another one. There is no such thing as lack of education. There's no such thing as lack of education. Seriously. There are so many resources out there to help self-educate you. We've all seen it. You got YouTube. Look at YouTube. YouTube, you can learn anything. You need to fix a dishwasher? Go to YouTube. You need to fix your garage door? Go to YouTube. You need to know how to knit? Go to YouTube. Everything you can learn now is so readily available to you online. Hey, Anna Mora. Welcome in, my friend. Awesome, Tracy. That's what this is all about. Thank you, Anna. That's right, guys. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind, if you haven't already. But seriously, there are so many resources out there. There's books, there's people that are, maybe it's a specific industry you want to get into. There are people that you can go talk to that's going to educate you about that industry. Self-education has made more millionaires than school ever will. It's got to be a priority, and you must be willing to put forth the effort. If there's a desire, if it's a priority to you, then there's only what you make as a priority. So, you don't have time as an excuse, you don't have money as the excuse, and you don't have education as an excuse. What else is there? Like, okay, you're taking away everything. Well, here's one more. Do you also know that there's no such thing as having talent that is a guarantee in success? Hard work will always beat talent. Hard work will always, you can have a natural talent at doing something, but still got to work at it. You still got to, hone it and maybe grow to another level of learning that play or, an instrument, whatever it may be. So you're still having to work at it. It's not just, okay, your natural talent, here you go. The question is, do you want it bad enough? Look at some of these talented football players. They just didn't get there by talent alone. They had the talent, but they worked at it. One of the people that I think of the most, and he's one that used to not be my favorite, but Peyton Manning. And the reason why he wasn't my favorite, my best friend met him at Tennessee in college, and she was delivering pizza at the time. And she's like, he had the most rudest behavior that she's ever had. So she's never liked him because of that one incident. You're in college, you got the big head, you know you're good. I'm sure that's all it was. He seemed like he'd be a nice guy now. But again, he put in the work. It is known that he was sitting there watching film after film, learning the plays of other teams, where the mistake was made so he doesn't make the mistake again or try not to, He put in the hours of doing that. He wasn't just talented at playing football. He studied it. And again, he self-educated himself about the game and so forth. Granted, yes, he had a father that played football and, the brothers and so forth, but he had to put forth the effort to, make himself better. He was already good. He already had the talent. But my gosh, look what he did with that talent. He made it even better because he educated himself more and more and more and put forth the work and went in day after day, hours of training, the hours of conditioning themselves. I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it than going and playing a football game and winning the game or losing the game. They chose and they choose to put in the work instead of being too lazy to work for it. Well, I got $1 million coming at me. What do I care? Well, if you want to make that $1 million the following year, you got a signed contract for 5 years. Well, you better play pretty good because, what are you going to do after that 5 years? So again, you got to put in that work. You can't be too lazy on it, and don't fall back on excuses like talent. Well, I got my talent. I don't need to do anything. My talent will get me there. No, you got to put in the work. One more thing to take away from you. There's no such thing as lack of opportunity. No such thing as lack of opportunity. There's opportunities all around us. If you believe you will reach your definition of success, opportunity will show up everywhere you look. Claim it. And I promise you, if you're working hard at it and there's a place that you want to get to in your life, there will be little opportunities popped right in front of you. And some of them you got to pay attention for because you might not know it's an opportunity till afterwards. So last year, my focus word was on big dreams. That was my focus word for 2021. I was, and I'm still making my dreams a priority. The things I must have, where I want to go in my life and everything. Whatever that may be for you, rather it is, I must have a great health. I must get enough rest. I must make X amount each month. I must set an example. An example will be to your family, to your kids when they see how hard mom or dad work. An example will be to anyone who crosses your path. You never know who you are leading by example to people. People that will look at something that you think is so small and it was such a big impact on them. The example of that I can. An example of when I say something, I do it. If I say I'm going to be there, be there. If you say you're going to go sweep the floor, sweep the floor. Do what you say you're going to do. An example that nothing is impossible. Nothing is off limits because I'm possible. Y'all seen that before. Impossible means I'm possible. Right, Beta Chick? Practice makes perfect, or at least proficient. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So again, nothing is impossible. Nothing is off limits because you are possible. I'm possible. So when I was working out because of being diagnosed as type 2 diabetic back in June or July of 21, sorry, my mouth gets dry when I talk a lot. I chose then that I wanted better health for myself. I also wanted more energy, and I'm still waiting on that one, guys. But working out became a priority to me. In fact, I wrote about this in my journal last year about priority. This was already a topic for me. If getting healthier, losing weight, making more in sales, spending more time with someone, you will find a way to get the right program, the right diet, a set night, more flow of income avenues, and you will push yourself until you get that to that level you must get to. Why? Because it's important to you, because it's your priority. I was so set in getting this weight off of me because of being diagnosed as a type 2. There was nothing that was getting in my way. My workout nights were Monday and Thursday. And I'm sorry, auctions were later because I had to get my workout in. I was zero focus in on that. And somehow I lose my focus. I always get on the wagon and fall off the wagon for a little while. But because I was so focused in, it was a priority. Again, either someone had to be dying, or I had to be bleeding, I had to be sick. Like, it had to be something major to deter me from working out on a Monday or Thursday. And if I got an extra workout in that week, awesome. Good job, pat on the back. But I did my 2 minimum. Again, because it was a priority. If it's a priority to you, you're going to find a way to get it done. I need to make it a priority again, but you know how that goes. So choose to make your life, your success, your health, your happiness a priority. Choose to make greatness your priority in whatever that may be. All right, guys. Short topic tonight. We'll open for Q&A. Any questions, any thoughts for tonight? How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Did you find a reason to be thankful? If you remember last week, that's what our topic was on. It was on being thankful. Did any of that stick out to you guys? Because I know it did we had Harley and Patrick and Elle over. And Elle was just running around. She's almost 2. She'll be 2 in January. And she has that perfect baby deep belly laugh. You know what I'm talking about when the babies have those deep belly laughs? Those good laughs, the ones that does your soul good, And she was running around, and Harley was laughing and talking, and Patrick, it was just the perfect scene at the moment. And I was so thankful that I had that moment with them. And then I was thankful that I still, I had my mom and dad. Even if they're not here, they're in heaven. But I was thankful for the memories we had made. And yes, it was a little sad not having them here, but focusing on being thankful for what I do have, what I did have, and what I will have was help me not be so focused on being down and knowing that, this is my first holiday without my parents. So how many of y'all did that? And let me know how your Thanksgiving was. What was your favorite thing that you had? How many people did you have at your house? Me, Robert, Harley, Patrick, Elle, and Bella, the dog. 6. And we didn't have turkey and all the other fixings and stuff. We had steak, and we had German hot potato salad. That is absolutely the bomb. Let's see, we had Parmesan green beans, and we had rolls and 2 different, no, we only had one pie. That was it. But it was the perfect Thanksgiving for me. It was quiet. It was relaxed. I try to help my husband out more than what I usually do with the cooking. So, that was good. All right, y'all being quiet. Let me know. Talk to me. Talk to me. Rita, I'm telling you, I am addicted to your stuff. I can just go through a jar in one night because I don't know. It's like my body craves this. And granted, it's not good to be craving sugar, but it's so darn good. So darn good. All right, who's still here? Y'all are being quiet. Type. Nancy's here. Hey, Nancy, welcome in. Welcome. So glad to see you. And guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up for me. If you wouldn't mind, if you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. That way you will always know and ring that bell so you know when I go live for this or when we drop new videos. Robert and I have a new video coming out. We just got to get it done. We've been saying we're going to get it done, and we just haven't done it yet. So be looking out for that. Reb nominates Rita to talk. Rita talks a lot. Rita will be on with me tomorrow night. So if y'all have not had the pleasure of getting to know the Booted Chick, come and watch us tomorrow night. She does like to talk, and that's just fine. I like to talk too. So Reb also said he was happy when Thanksgiving was done and we were leaving. Like, isn't that kind of a relief too at times, It's like, oh my gosh, if y'all would just leave, I can go take a nap, right? Francine says, at this time of year, I feel really sad. Miss my parents so much. But as you say, I'm grateful for my brothers and my son. It was only 8 of us. Years ago, there were more of us together, right? Yes. Like, I remember getting with my grandparents and all that. And now that's just kind of not the norm anymore, it seems. Big families or, getting together is not the norm anymore. And when you hear of it, it's like, how are y'all doing that, Lisa says, my daughter and I, we had ham, potatoes, yum. I'm thankful all 3 of my kids and my grandson are all healthy. Yes. Nancy said, thank you for a devotional that I was blessed to win. Not got it, but it'll be here. That's right. It's on its way. It is on its way. In fact, I think I went out. What's today? Monday. It's Monday. I think Saturday it went out. Or Friday. One of those days. All right. So tomorrow with Rita, that's going to be at 7:30 p.m. Central, I think. If that's okay with you, Rita, if you're still here. I think that's what we decided we were going to do. We were going to cut it in the middle and go 7:30. Francine said they had the usual Italian-style Thanksgiving. Always stuffed mushrooms. Yum. Stuffed artichokes. Super yum. And broccoli. And you can't forget how do you say that word? Antipasto? Gained 3 pounds since Thanksgiving. That sounds so good. I always think I'm the weird one because I like the mushrooms. I like the artichokes. I like any vegetable you throw at me. That's right, Nancy. Christy said we went to visit my in-laws' side. Amana Colonies. It was interesting. They own a store there. Oh, wow. Did I say that right, Christy? I hope I did. I hope I said that right. Y'all know me with words. So, maybe like, where am I going with that, guys? So, Y'all keep sharing. I'm just going to let you know real quick. Like the appliance, Amana. Interesting, Christy. Amana, right? Old brand. Okay. So I'm starting to plan out New Year's schedule for Monday Motivation. And I'm thinking of bringing some people on with me to do a Q&A panel. Maybe like 2 people a week or every other week, or 2 people on a Monday with me or every other week, just to share ideas and thoughts. I might do an interview or something like I did starting out. Amana. Amana. Got it. But I might do that starting in January, kind of like what I did starting out. So more topics to come to keep you motivated as well. So next week, as I said, we're going to be discussing hustle. So my priority right now is to hustle to finish the year strong and to be intentional about it. That will also be something that we will be discussing coming up in the new year, is what is your word of the year going to be? So y'all be thinking about that. You know, what word do you want to focus on for the year? So this year was intentional. So now I got to be thinking between now and January what my 2023 word will be. And I hope y'all will do the same and share that with me. All right. Anything else, guys? Anything else? 12 people in chat. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Guys, if you are one of my regular customers of auctions, I've got, my bottle is making a noise. I've got y'all's packages going out. The only packages I got left are ones that people that might have paid over the weekend, and 3 big boxes that I got to get done. So, but they are on their way, guys. All right, guys. I will be back tomorrow night with the Booted Chick on my channel for anything at 7:30 p.m. There it is, Central Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday night, I will be back for Wacky Wednesday for the major sales I like to do now. So it looks like trinket boxes are winning for that night. Go vote on my community page. There is a poll there on what you would like for me to do on Wacky Sell On. Choices on there are cups and saucers, trinket boxes, salt and pepper shakers, and other. But if you choose other, please tell me what the other is. Don't just check it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what other is. But right now, it looks like trinket boxes are in for the win. And so I will have some crazy deals on trinket boxes if that is your love or you like them and you think they're cool. I will have those Wednesday night at a deep discounted price. And then Thursday night, Cool Ranch and I will be on a little later, like 8:30 or so. Thursday's still kind of up in the air. I have to do a vendor meeting up at the flea market that I got to be at and all that. So lots going on this week. Lots that went on last week. You know, we're all playing catch up, I think. So make sure you tune in at least for tomorrow night and Wednesday night. And like I said, Thursday night, we might be on a little bit later. So just stay tuned for that. That's why you need to be subscribed. That way you know that we're coming on later. So you have a great night too, Francine. Thank you for being here. Y'all know I like to keep these short, 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we go under, and that's okay. Just something to get you started on a better week. And we all have problems with Monday, right? All right, guys. Y'all make it a great week. And I hope to see you guys around at one of the sales this week. But make it a great week if I do not. Remember that the dream is for free, but the hustle is so separately. I'll catch y'all guys later. Bye, guys.
Okay, let's do this thing.